killing me to wait for another episode. We're gonna do an analysis of the Love is Blind Season 6 cast based on their astrology. I've already done the synastry of Jimmy and Chelsea and AD and Clay, so go find those videos if you want more tea on their individual relationships. I'm just gonna cover their placements and my thoughts in this video. Let's start with Kenneth because it has just been nagging at me how he handled the whole situation with Brittany. It was awful. And it's no surprise now seeing this that he is a Virgo sun with a Capricorn moon, just the exact same as Clay. Kenneth started out strong for me because I thought, oh, he's really mature, he's a gentleman, he seems really just kind and giving and caring. Then when they got back home, shit changed and his immaturity came out. Then I was like, okay, I see how he's 25, yeah. By the way, all of these are from Astrology Island. Thank you for this research. Doing the Lord's work. What I see often, I talked about this in my AD and Clay video, what I see often with the Virgo Sun Capricorn Moon combination is a avoidance of emotions and a projection of what the person is actually feeling so that they don't have to feel it. They can just put it on the other person, which is what we saw him do in that last conversation he had with Brittany. Like, that was handled terribly. He literally could not own up to what he was feeling in any capacity and just put it all on her. Maybe because he didn't want to seem like the bad guy or whatever, but he ended up doing exactly that. Then we have Brittany. She's also a Virgo sun, which I totally understand. I mean, they were both just so acts of servicing each other, it seemed like. But the difference is Brittany's a really loving person, as we can see. I mean, she has all the Leo placements, and a Libra moon, they are so kind. They will do anything to keep the peace and keep the harmony. It's obvious she was really going against her gut instinct around what was actually happening with Kenneth, and she kind of let herself be talked into his manipulation. Harmony, peace at all costs. We can really see that in her reaction to him doing that. Like, me as a viewer, I was like, oh no, girl, you're gonna let him do that. And she did. Okay, doing Jeremy next because I want to know why the hell his house is so clean and literally looks like it was interior designed. And it's no surprise, Scorpio sun, Libra moon. I have said this somewhere before, but I feel like Libras are the most clean sign of the zodiac. Like, Virgos can be really messy. They love organization, but they don't always keep things organized and clean. Libras, however, things have to be spotless and beautiful. The Sagittarius Mercury explains the putting his foot in his mouth all the time and making those just horrible, horrible jokes. Capricorn Venus explains why in the pods he was talking about he wants to start a family and he wants to get a home with his wife. Like, he's in his relationships, he's very family oriented. And he's very entrepreneurial too, which makes sense. Cancer Mars can be passive aggressive, doesn't speak his needs. That's also Libra moon. And he seems like kind of a pushover. This confirms. Okay, Laura, so she's a Virgo sun. She has a lot of Libra and Virgo. Wow, it makes sense. Her whole being caught up on icks. I just get these icks. Like, that is so Virgo Libra combination. Nothing can ever be good enough to someone who has this many Virgo and Libra placements. Especially with Virgo Mars, like, she really got the feistiness with her criticisms and her like perfectionistic tendencies and perfectionistic expectations of those around her. Libra Venus. She also has said that in relationships, she molds herself and gives her all in her relationships, which is very Libra Venus. And honestly, just the Virgo Libra combination. Like, these are people pleasers. These are people who just are here to serve others in the unhealed version. This one I'm really excited about because I think Jessica is my favorite character off of this season. And I'm from Charlotte. Like, I went to high school outside of Charlotte, so I very much understand their culture. And I very much appreciate Jessica's just everything. And it makes sense based on her chart. She's got the Capricorn Mercury, not afraid to speak her truth and be confrontive and be direct. Also Capricorn Sun, Leo Moon. She's always looking good. Her hair is fabulous. Style is fabulous. The star of the show. She just exudes love and boss bitch energy, and this chart is given it, especially with the Virgo Mars and the Scorpio Venus. This is a very well-rounded placement card. I feel like she could be a Taurus rising too. I would put her moon in the 4th house, very much values home and family. She's a natural nurturer. Her Venus would be in the 7th house, also adds to all of that. And then her Mars would be in the 5th house, which can create early pregnancy and childbirth. But I don't know. I wish I had their real birth times. So that's all I got for y'all for now. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments.